Hey everybody, it's Joe from greenlightsound.com, and today we've got a really easy tip to add some space to drums using an effect that's not often thought of with drums, and that is slap delay. Usually you're thinking of a slap echo as something being applied to a vocal or a guitar part, but it can be used on drums with great effect. This tip comes courtesy of Ryan Hewitt, who's a fantastic mix engineer who's worked with some really great clients, and I highly recommend you check out some of his work. The first thing we do is pick an echo or delay that we want to use. In this case, I'm using Echo Boy from Sound Toys. That's what Ryan Hewitt uses as well, but you can use any delay as long as you can get some saturation after it or one built into the delay itself. Starting with the saturation here, we've got it cranked all the way, max. I've got the input pushed up to, the output brought down to kind of level match, and echo style here is Echoplex, so kind of lo-fi tape echo sound. For our mode, we're going a single echo, so we don't want any stereo effects, no ping pong effects here. Nothing going on with the groove or the feel. When we're over into the left-hand panel, we've got our mix 100% wet because we're using it as a send effect. The feedback is at a minimum because we don't want a bunch of echoes, just some really quick, short echo right after the fact. And our echo time is set about 100 milliseconds or so. The low cut is not engaged at all, but the high cut is at its max, so we're cutting all that top end off of it. Here's the drum mix all by itself. And now I'm going to use the fader to bring in the slap effect. And if I really push it, you'll hear what it's really doing. So it's this no top end, saturated, lo-fi slap right after it. Now I wouldn't use it at that level in a mix. I'll bring it down a bit. And it's much more subtle down here. And I'll flip it on and off. So it just gives a nice sense of space without being washed out in reverb. So it's a really cool trick for that. If we wanted to replicate this effect, but use stock plugins, and if you don't have Echo Boy or any third-party delays, we could easily do it. Grab any delay you have, set up the time for about 100 milliseconds or so. You can put a filter after it, an EQ plugin to cut out a bunch of the top end, and then put a saturation plugin after that. Or if you have a delay that has one of those things or both of those things, go for it and use that one. But you can easily set this up using something else besides Echo Boy. It might not have the exact vibe of Echo Boy, but it'll have a lot of the same kind of feel that we're looking for in getting that slap delay on the drums. One other quick tip about this is if you want the slap to be a little bit shorter, you can half this time. You can put it about 50 milliseconds, and that's going to allow you to push this fader up even higher without the effect being overpowering. But I tend to prefer it around that 100 millisecond time. So there it is, a really quick and easy way to apply some slap echo, slap delay to your drum sounds to give them a sense of space in a non-traditional way, not using reverb. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, so we can keep you in the loop as to what's coming up next, and I'll see you in the next one.